Yo, people, we are live again. Sorry, I apologize, I'm a little bit late. Yes, what can I say? I never nutty one. I'll have to get this out there now because people might have jumped in, jumped out, etc. Right, what is going on, people? Right, my TV's on. I'm gonna go to Sky Sports News real quick. See some of them scores. Then again, I can look at my phone. I feel so unorganized. Guys, it's North London Derby time though. The formalities are done. These idiot friendlies, well, whether you love this whole build up to the World Cup, I don't know. It's not for me. So, guys, it's all done. Back to league football, back to Arsenal, back to real business. I think the Sun newspaper was like sensationalizing some madness going on today. Yo, Fresh, go look at my description, brothers. You're in my description today. Shout out to you and your banging artwork. Imagine if this guy really put heart and soul into it. I imagine this guy is dangerous. Seriously, I can imagine the next intro how he's going to finish it off for me. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, the England international thing is done. Have you got any thoughts, comments? I find this England team laughable. Harry Maguire. I do swear one of the things this manager said when he came in, if you're not playing for your club and not playing regularly, blah, 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 you won't get into my team. I swear Chilwell don't play. I swear Maguire ain't playing at Man United. And he looks quite horrendous. Like, has England got no other centre halves? Is Southgate that stubborn? Do we even care? How you doing, Mr. Fresh? What's good in the hood? Guys, if you ever need a DJ, this is your guy. Fresh Family DJs. Banging DJ. When I say, yeah, this guy, what was the way you would say it? Across the genre. He plays everything. All genres, la la la. But yeah, I need to look at my phone. I want to look at some international scores, see what I did miss today when I was out there. I think Scotland and Ukraine drew. Am I right in this, guys? All right, Portugal 0, Spain 1. Morata. Switzerland 2, Czech 1, yeah? All right, was Granite playing? Republic of Ireland 1, Ukraine 0, Scotland 0. Wow. Norway 0, Serbia 2. Right. All right, wasn't no massive games out there today, was there? All right, let's look further down. International Costa Rica, Japan, Brazil 5-1 versus Tunisia. Richarlison scored again. Neymar. Right, this guy that scored here, Dos Santos, I think he could be a young guy. He could be a young guy I mentioned on the stream. How do I find out this guy? Dos Santos. Teams. Right, Dos Santos. Oh, there's a couple of them. All right, you can't click them anyway. Screw them. But yeah, there is again. And I know I'm jumping from subject to subject, but there is so many young Brazilians out there. I was looking at some of these like Wonder Boy, Wonder Kid of the Year, and this and that. And you know what? Brazil seem to have one heck of an up and coming trio. Again, not trio, yeah, an up and coming load of young footballers. Santos, Flamengo. Like, there is a bunch of Martinellis out there. Like, how come it's only Martinelli we've got? Like, there is a whole bunch of Martinellis, guys. All right, guys, let me get this video out there quickly. So bear with me. Who's in the conversation? Who's in the chat? All right, guys, let me get this video out there quickly. Fresh, put it out there as well for me, man. Who's in the conversation? Who's in the chat? All right, guys, let me get this. You might have some footy fans out there. And Fresh, what are you actually saying? You want to come link up, do some intros, do some improvements to Danny AFC TV, right? Real ones. Where is the real ones? They're all giving me the ump. They're saying Jerome has already said he's busy, couple of family things. Absolutely respect to that guy, though. Love that guy. Let's try a bit of this. My phone's going on bookie. Alright, people, who is with me? Looks like it's going to be a dead one out here tonight, guys. Is that because I was a couple of minutes late, literally? Richarlison scored again. Does anyone think any of our Brazilian trio, do you think any of them are going to the World Cup? Does anyone care? Maybe it's good none of our boys go to the World Cup. Fuck it. We always get people injured, so I don't know. Doesn't really look good for the club, though, does it? Let's be honest. So sorry, my people. 2 seconds. That'll do it. Alright, people, where we at? Right, who is in this conversation? Why is it so quiet? Fresh, are you still with me? Linda, what's good? What is good in the hood, people? Yep. If it ain't a busy video, then boy, I'll be in and out. But I'm gonna start downloading videos, man. 10 p.m. It has to change. It's time to change that, most definitely. And you know what? There's definitely some motherfucking funny people out there. Guys, get into the conversation, man. Who is with me? Why is everyone quiet? Just checking 1 or 2 Arsenal bits, but boy. Mudrak again. How did Mudrak play today? Alright, quickly, Arsenal. Yeah. There was a couple of bits, man, that I did see. Who is with me? Daniel, what are you saying, bro? Liven up the conversation. There was just something I wanted to chase up on this injury thing, sorry. That's a bullshit column, though. This is bullshit. This one suggests Arteta is going to be without. Ain't actually saying now. Zinchenko, we probably knew was already going to be out. Thomas Partey, Tommy, and Kieran Tierney. Why is Tommy out? I don't think. Did he even play for Japan? And Thomas Partey. If Thomas Partey is out, I swear to God. Man, England nearly finished Germany yesterday. We were lucky with what? Mate, to be honest with you, again, like, I'll still sleep today, not worrying about England's performances, but going into a World Cup, like, if you're genuinely an England fan, like, the first thing for me is you've got to know who your number one, number two go. All right, we know who his number one is, but will Pope be his number two now? Do you know what I mean? I think it was a bit harsh on Ramsdale. I know Pope's a good goalkeeper, but conceding 3 at home is still messed up anyway. Then he made a mistake. How about Harry Maguire? Like, this is no talk about why are we still linked with this guy, Dusan Vlahovic? There was something I was looking for you for, guys, but I don't know. I can't find it now. We've been linked with Per Torres again, the Villarreal defender. He's left-footed. He played all right the other day. I did see Spain. Can anyone tell me about this Modric thing? I'm going to give up on this. I can't find it, y'all. Dusan Vlahovic, that's got to be the biggest load of bullshit. Han Yumi, what's going on, my G? Guys, there's a lot of bullshit going around about our club, isn't there? What's this? Odegaard's going to miss the World Cup. That's got to be very old, isn't it? Guys, what am I missing here? I'm seeing a whole load of things flash up in front of me. Is there anything going on in the injury world? Bro, the Acres tell me, well, go on, people. Bigging up my G, well, go on. The Frid, what are you talking about, brother? But I don't think the Gabbies are going either. Like, Brazil again today, Richarlison scoring. I reckon most teams, like England, they know who they're fucking going with. Do you know what I mean? So it's done for Ben White out here. I do think it's a bit harsh considering Harry Maguire is so shit. Offend them all a bit. How are you, bro? How are you? My brother's all the way from Turkey. That's actually true. I'm sure they didn't, did they? Yeah, mate. So that's the first confusing thing. Even the left back, Chilwell, I think he's a good player. But if you're not playing for your club, surely, man, like, I don't know how you're getting into your national team. Like, that's got to be the first thing. That is for Maguire, blah, blah, blah. Like, I find that all kind of shocking. Like, so England, man, doomed. Bro, I'm not bad. I got in a little bit late, so I feel a little bit like, yeah, unprepared for this stream. Ooh to be. Is there any? What is the injury news, guys? Lee Akers had you and me, Craig. What was all this crap flashing up in front of me? It was like I was getting alerts. This person's missing for North London derby. This person, like Tommy, as far as we knew, he's been on the bench for weeks. Like, why would he be missing the North London derby? Why would Odegaard be missing the North London derby? Yeah, bro. I think Brazil. I think Brazil are going to be hard to beat, mate. Do you know what I mean? You can always say the right France because France have got a good team. Like, you know what I mean? Look at the back, Saliba. Then you go into midfield. They're pretty handy. They've got Mbappe, Benzema. Germany, I don't think so. England, I don't think so. That's actually a good question, Hamumi. Who the hell do we actually think could win the World Cup? Okay, Brazil. How's Argentina getting on? USA are winning the World Cup. Mate, absolutely never. Absolutely never would they win the World Cup. But yeah, early signs, I'm probably going Brazil. France could be a good little choice. I always love Holland in tournaments. Holland in tournaments, I love. Even though they usually fuck up, you know what I mean? But I do love Holland for some reason. Hold on, what's this? I wanted to say hi and bye before I go to sleep. I missed the game of Arsenal, but shit touch so much. The breaks for the national team matches are very difficult for me. It seems like time doesn't pass. I understand, my brother. I totally understand. And yeah, man, I'll be uploading videos anyway. It won't be just 10 p.m. lives. So yeah, you can look at my uploads all the time. And you know what? I'll have to start looking into some Turkish football, man. Keep you informed as well. Trust me. On some of the young talent, like I've been keeping my eye on Arda Güler, the Fenerbahce striker. Do you know what I mean? Every country will always have a good youth system. Some teams, you know what I mean? Every couple of years, people have to come and break out. And do you know what I mean? Probably go to the big teams in Europe. Hence why I started off the stream, basically. Yeah, jumping from subject to subject. There is so many young Brazilians. I was talking to basically one Brazilian dude the other day, a chef that I know, and he was like, Dan, if you ever could know how much talent there is in Brazil, literally just chilling, like, do you know what I mean? Imagine that, bro. The thing is, though, Turner, I'm sure, probably is America's number one. Yeah. And Brazil or Argentina, unless Messi turns up, I don't think Argentina are that shit hot either, you know what I mean? So I'm going Brazil. Who is the biggest favourites from Europe? Is Portugal there? I'm sure they will be. Ronaldo. This could be his last tournament. But yeah, not even Ronaldo could push Portugal to win the World Cup. I know he did with the Euros, though. From Europe, I'm going to say France. But at the moment, I go Brazil. Right, he's got a long name, Georgian guy. Do you know what? There was a couple of people. Hold on. There's a Napoli guy, but I swear he's Polish. It was Napoli. I was going to mention him the other day. I bet me and you are getting this geezer. Napoli 1 to 11. Napoli 1 to 11. Napoli's 1 to 11.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about.
Oh, bollocks. He's a Polish guy, I'm sure of it. I don't know, bros. I bet you're thinking, because it's a winger as well, you know. Bro, I like him, but I think he's Polish. The guy what you're talking about. Messi or Ronaldo, bro. All my life, I've always said Messi, 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 Messi. Now, a year or 2 years ago, Messi was trying to get away from Barcelona on a free to go to Man City, and it broke down. And for me, like some people say, if you don't win the World Cup, you're not the best. Like that's bullshit for me. Like the World Cup, okay, but you need, you know what I mean? You need a really good team around you. One player can't win a World Cup. Maybe not even Messi or Ronaldo. Maybe Diego Maradona did his best in '86, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna answer the question, bro. Ronaldo went Italy. He went Spain. He come to the toughest league in the world, the Premier League, when he was young, and even come back when he's 37. With all respect, do you know what I mean? I think Messi knows, technically he's probably the best footballer in the world. In the Premier League, he'll get beat up. Ronaldo is about 5 times the size of Messi. Ronaldo's big, strong, looks after his body. So I know it's all going to go down to opinion, but I don't think... Messi, 5 years ago, yeah. Messi right now in the Premier League, I'm not so sure. Especially if it's Arsenal or even Tottenham or Newcastle. Maybe if he's at Liverpool or Man City, he's going to be okay. You know, where he doesn't have to work so hard. But my answer, because even at 37, he come back to the Premier League, is Ronaldo. Because that took some balls, bro. And let's be honest, Portugal won the European Cup a little while ago. If it wasn't for Ronaldo, that would never have happened. 7 likes, 10 watching. Is that right? Maybe, bro, but the thing is, yeah, you see they're qualifying, like, all qualifying is different, like, because you always wonder why does USA or an Ecuador pop up? But some of their groups contain some right fucked up teams, like Australia. They've got quite an easy path to the World Cup if you look at their groups because of the people they have to play. So Argentina are probably on a good run. Argentina, their recent form. Argentina's last 20 games.
Here are the last 3 games for Argentina.
See what I mean? Bro, Honduras 3-0. Estonia 5-0. Let's have a look at their 1 to 11 though. It doesn't want to tell me they're 1 to 11. Alright, cool, fuck them. But yeah, that doesn't mean shit. Even down for England, they haven't scored a goal or whatever until Germany. For how many hundreds of hours? Doesn't mean they're going to be shit in the World Cup. Exactly, guys. As I said, bro, it was always Messi for me. I've always loved Messi. But, bro, playing in France, playing in Spain, it isn't like playing in the Premier League, bro. And what, is he Georgian or Polish? He must be Georgian. All right, because they've got another guy, left winger, I think, Napoli. Bro, there's loads of conflicting injuries. They're saying it could be Tommy. Does anyone know about these injuries? 4 goals and 2 assists. Yeah, man. Napoli are murking it, though, in Italy. They're murking it. They even beat the champions. Big up, Danny. Should we try and see one more time? Who is injured for Arsenal for the North London derby?
Arsenal plays Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby on Saturday at 12:30.
Bro, it's so inconclusive. Do you know what? Partey was precautionary. Tierney was a head injury. The way I see it is they're all fine. If they're not, they're pussies. Yeah, bro, do you know who I'm interested in watching? Because you've heard me big up Osimhen loads of times. I want to see how Osimhen gets on. I don't think he started that amazingly, considering how well Napoli are doing. Bigging up to Craig, bigging up to, we're going to call you Mikel, and you, me. Yanni, what's going on, Raw Ones? Bro, but that's why. Why didn't he prove it, bro? He should have proved it. I would have loved to have seen Messi. And that would have been it for me. He doesn't have to play in the World Cup and win the World Cup. For me, I wanted to see him in the Premier League. And even though it was only Man City that would have took him, it would have still been a test. It would have still been a good test. So I have to say Ronaldo, bro. Even last season, Man United was shit. They finished like 6th. Ronaldo was still the top scorer. But he was all right this season. No, maybe it's Ten Hag. It's because he wanted to leave in the summer. That was obvious. But even last season, bro, he was their top scorer. He was their top scorer last year, and he's 37. If Messi can come to the Premier League and be top scorer at 37, then yeah. This is what I mean. But yeah, I wanted to see because obviously Italy again in the Premier League is not the same sort of league, bros. And there's a lot of talk of a lot of money being spoke about this guy. And I've also said, and I remember Lung Bergkamp said he would like Osimhen. He's got the speed, the strength, but I don't know. They're starting up with him now. I've seen him a couple of times, once or twice this season, and then he got injured. I think, yeah, he got injured. I don't know, bro. I've told you my feelings before. Arsenal, we're a really good team. Really good 1 to 11. The worries are, is it psychological? Is it just Arteta's a blowjob? Is it that there's no leaders? It is a massive worry for me that we got beat by Man United. The first test of the season. I told everyone, go on, one of you told me I didn't. Craig, I know you would have heard it. Hanumi, I know you would have heard it. Picking up Luca, everyone would have heard me at the start of the season, yeah? Before the season started. We're going to win our first 5 games in a row. The first 5 games, if we don't win them, we can't be taken seriously. And then I said, hopefully, a draw at Old Trafford, our first fuck up. It doesn't matter that we played well or everything. I'm just hoping that isn't the pattern now. Come Tottenham Saturday, then Liverpool. Liverpool have been a disaster this season. They've even drawn with Fulham. So if we were to get done over by Liverpool, I do believe it's the same old Arsenal. And yeah, mate, no top 4. And yeah, we don't really buy in January. But if they really are backing this guy like they've backed in the last 2 summers, there's only 1 or 2 ways this goes. Like the next summer or January, they just stop backing him, but persist and have him as manager for whatever reason. Or they sack him off. Now he's finished 8th and he's still kept his job. So I can't see Arteta going. Like it's like they want him for 22 years or something. But this is going to be interesting. Will they let him sign anyone in January? Don't know. I remember, was it me, Hank Yumi, and it could have been Lee Akers. We're all saying, after Edu, the barbecue bullshit, we're gonna finish the window strong, blah blah blah. And then it started coming out, we were being watched by financial fair play. I started saying then, is this the smoke screen to not buy no one else this summer? Everyone else, I think, what did we spend? 110, 120. It's because we spent early. Everyone was like, oh look, we're the top spenders again. Nottingham Forest almost fucking spent double than us. Chelsea did spend over double than us. So, as I say, the 1 to 11 is good. I do believe a special manager, like a Klopp, or a Pep, or a Wenger, will get more out of this 1 to 11. But his next signings now are going to be interesting. It couldn't be, and no disrespect to him, a relegated goalkeeper for 26 mil. An American goalkeeper who's a calamitous fool none of us have ever heard of at 27 and 7.5 mil. He gets away with a lot of like these little 7.5 million turner. We badly need a central midfielder. Vieira looks like a great player, just judging by his debut, you know? Oh no, it's hard to say that. I'm saying like, oh, we shouldn't have got Vieira. We should have got like a central midfielder, like a Lavea or like from Man City. Like, why doesn't he know none of these Man City kids at Southampton and other teams are cracking onto now? Like Southampton bought like 4 of these kids from Man City. Why has he never once went for any of them? He must have known Foden was there. He must have known. Hold on, Foden. Who else has left significantly and who's young at Man City? I don't know, but a bunch of them are leaving now. Lavea, for example. Spurs 2, no. We ain't beating Spurs. Okay. Now, that's your feeling, obviously. And I'm not even sure on mine until I see the 1 to 11. Because we know what Tottenham are going to do. Conte don't change. It's 3 at the back, 2 wing backs, 2 strong midfielders, and then the front 3. He doesn't really do this Odegaard. When I say Odegaard, the number 10 bit, he just plays his front 3, 2 strong midfielders, and the wing backs. I'm not sure if we should go like for like. We ain't really got a right wing back, you know what I mean? Zinchenko will be fine, I suppose, but yeah, as a left wing back. This is the thing, yeah. Last season at White Hart Lane, like, you know what I mean? Tottenham were an easier team to beat then, and I did say this season it'll be harder to beat Tottenham's and whoever's and the Liverpools, the Man U's, the Man Cities. Everyone's going to be better. Yes, we're better. We've got Jesus. But how much better are we? As I said, the first 5 games was easy. Look at the first 5 games, you know what I mean? There wasn't really testing there. Man United, that's broke my heart, you know what I mean? And now I fear, like what Luke is saying, I can't see us turning over Spurs, especially with a couple of injuries. Son's hit form, Kane's on fire for them. Whether it's Richarlison or Krujewski, their front 3 seems figured. Why isn't our front 3 seem figured? I love Saka, I love Martinelli, I love Jesus. So we shouldn't be fearing nothing, no? I don't know. Right, what does everyone else think? What's everyone else's score predictions for the North London Derby? Thank you, my brother. Exactly. Get the likes on the video, guys. Please be subscribing if we is new. Who are we still talking about there? Messi. I can't get enough of the Brentford game. Top quality game. Yeah, bro. And I was delighted with the performance, and they did beat Man United 4-0 and etc. and etc. But bro, if you go through their 1 to 11, this is just a team on a very small budget that are working hard for their manager, like what any 1 to 11 should do. I'm not disrespecting Brentford. I'm just saying, like, there is no one that I would take from Brentford and put in the Arsenal team. Raya is a decent goalkeeper. I wouldn't put him in over Ramsdale. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. When Man City visit Brentford, they're going to win 3-4, 5-0, bro. That's what big teams do to these smaller teams. And certain people, not you, Hans, you know what I mean, have got gassed by our start. Man United, for me, that was critical. Everyone sort of hung on to, oh, but look at the way we played. We deserved to win. Deserved to win? We didn't win. Been busy with a lot of watch alongs. International football is fun, but I'm glad we've got Premiership football back this weekend. Most certainly, bruv. And what is your first thoughts? Arsenal, Tottenham, then, bruv. Straight back into it. If we're fully fit, we shouldn't really be fearing them. But we know what Conte's side's going to do. It'll be exactly the same like last season. Where Son was spinning holding, this year, all right, there's no holding, but you're going to have Richarlison winding up people. I believe that as well, brother. I'm not sure if we will. Talk is we'll get a winger because Marquinhos is going on loan. But which winger? And why couldn't that have been done in the summer? What do you think we need in January? We need a central midfielder. We need a winger. We need a few positions, but the 2 that are urgent for me is winger, central midfield. Look, we've got El Neni out as it is. Partey is made of glass. That only leaves Lokonga, who for me, the jury's still out on him, and Xhaka. But yes, big up to everyone in the chat. Manny, Luca, Mr. Spursy, and Yumi. CJ's in the place. Bigging up everyone. They're still with Totti first, but yeah, is that Liverpool you're saying? Well, I doubt it either. Do you know what I mean? Like Mudrak, Everton bid 25 mil for on deadline day. Any tracking Mudryk would have done it then. Obviously, with a couple of decent Nations League performances, a couple of goals in the Champions League, you know what I mean? It's going to put the price up. And Arsenal, historically, start backing away then. If we're going to let Marquinhos go, I reckon we'll buy a winger, but I can't see which winger is suddenly available. And the only people that do pop to mind is Mudryk, but with the money going up and the more and more clubs that are allegedly eyeing him, I can't see that happening. Someone will just come in, whack the money down and take him. There's the cheaper option, Zaha. He hasn't signed his contract at Palace. He's also reminded the whole world how much he loves Arsenal again. But I reckon he'll sign that contract probably around January when he realises Arsenal don't want him. Evening, CJ. Which does infuriate me. If it is a financial thing, why wouldn't you get a cut price Zaha? Vieira would not stand in his way. Knowing he's an Arsenal fan, Vieira represented Arsenal as captain for how many hundreds of years? He would not stand in his way. He's got 6 months on his contract in January. It can't cost a lot. And Zaha would help us out. I'd rather that than an Asensio, do you know what I mean? Bollocks to that, bros. I don't care if he has to fucking break his bollock, arse, whatever. Go out there and, yeah, drip blood for this club. Seriously. I don't want to hear it no more. Yep, rush him. I don't care. I don't care the consequences. Go out and buy someone in January. Bollocks. This guy, yeah, every time, yeah, we need him, whatever, the bigs come around, he's injured. Bollocks to that. Like, why did he go to Ghana if something was up with him? What happened in Ghana or wherever the hell he went? But I say he's got to play, bros. Him and Xhaka. I can't see Vieira playing, though. Unless he dropped Saka or Martinelli. I don't think he'll do that at the moment either. Martinelli has been very good. Will he drop Starboy? I'm not so sure. I think it's a shame that Vieira will lose his place if Odegaard is fit. Like, no questions asked. But this brings back the other can of worms that I said. Making Odegaard your captain almost makes him undroppable. I'd like to see Vieira play on Odegaard. No way. That's too lightweight. Højbjerg or whatever. Conte knows, man. Conte would be licking his lips at that. Boy. Surely one of our left backs will be okay. Kieran Tierney, like, as far as I know, is a bit of like a headache. Do you know what I mean? Concussion. He's fine. Zinchenko should man up as well. Partey, I don't want to hear it. If he can't play, I want to sell him. I have no more time for him. Well, I think it's a bit early to say he's going to be the next Lionel Messi or Henry or something, but that's a bit harsh on him. It was a decent debut and a very good goal. Do you know what I mean? Man, that's harsh. Yo, what on, bro? What's good, Ty? Everyone, please be getting the likes of the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Yeah, mate. And with what players? McGinn. Dix. Che Adam. Right, Ty's gone 2-1. Let's get some predictions in for this North London derby. If we're fully fit, I don't know. You have to see the lineup. If we're fully fit, What is this geezer's thing about me and Saliba? Saliba is the best defender in the Premier League statistically this season. Yeah? He cost 27 mil. There's defenders like Fofana that cost 70, 80 mil. Maguire, 85 mil. Piss off. Who's this? Must win. It certainly is. West Mids. Bigging up to you. Please get a like on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. But bro, it's the same old. Like, I know I'm a little bit muttery and stuttery today, but deep down, I'm just like Tierney. I love KT. Brave heart and all that. But bro, I'm almost done with him. If someone will give us 25 mil back for him, I'm almost saying do it. Party. If he misses this North London derby, I'm done with him. Bro, he's always injured. And if you knew Elneny was injured and Party is Party, why didn't we buy no one? Like, what is up with us? Like, it's all nice getting Fabio Vieira and that, but we badly need a central midfielder. But yeah, 3-1, West Mids. And really, like, Odegaard, did he play for Norway? Why is he injured or was he out? Because I know he travelled with Norway. So why is Odegaard injured? Zinchenko, okay, maybe. But alright, we've got KT. 3-2 Spuds. That's not very good. I was thinking 2-2. And bro, I don't care even if he's half injured. Rush Putty back. Way too important, bro. That's what I was thinking. A 2-2 draw. That Spurs will be under pressure to impress. I might overthink, you never know. Just as long as we play Tottenham. Tommy are not white. But that won't happen either. See, these are the things I've told you from the summer. It will be hard for Saliba to get in. I said if he gets a game, he'll keep Ben White out. I know Hank Yumi will remember that. Which has happened. Saliba for me is undroppable. But he took Saliba's shirt away from him. He took the number 4 away from him when he was on loan for Ben White. That was how much he fancied Ben White. He fancied him so much he spent £50 million on him. Like, you know when you're going to spend 50 million on a central defender or any kind of defender, 8 or 9 times out of 10, there's usually other teams looking at him or there's some panic. There was no other team in for Ben White. Read into that what you like. Why is he playing right back? If Ben White is so good and a £50 million central defender, why is he playing right back? The guy that took Saliba's shirt. Arteta doesn't want to look like a dickhead, does he? I believe Tommy should be playing. But yeah. Efendim abi. Neredesin? Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep, my brother. Respect to you. Well, it isn't that, Hans. And obviously anything can happen if all of us play and Party's there and we're fully fit. Of course, we can beat anyone in the world, bros. Yeah? The thing is, though, I do go back to the United game, hadn't you, me? We lost 3-1. This team got battered by Brentford. That 3-1 has kind of knocked my confidence, bros. And maybe it was good we've had a little international break, you know what I mean? Because that there was a fuck-up. Man United ain't nothing special, bros. And they beat us. Spurs last season, as I said, will never get a better chance of finishing top 4. But even a shit Spurs with just the Conte effect was enough to do us. So yeah, I am worried, bros, about the next 2 games. If we get a positive result against Tottenham, if we win, we should be nice and energetic and confident for the Liverpool game. But we were top of the league, 5 wins in a row. Went to Old Trafford. That there is really bugging me. And obviously, yeah, you got to put it to bed, bros, and everything, and blah, blah, blah. But I feel the same old, bros. Yeah, we're not as bad as 8th when Arteta first got there, losing to Brighton, Southampton, everything, hence the 5 in a row. But when it comes to Man U, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Totty, is it the same old? Eh? Yeah, mate. Aaron Hickey is a good signing. I'm surprised we never went for him, but I'm not going to moan because obviously he's in Chenko, isn't it? But Aaron Hickey, that one wasn't rocket science. I'm sure Hank Newmy would remember, or maybe even a Cam or a Craig. I spoke about him before he went, was it Bologna in Italy? Not well he was doing in Italy. And yeah, the rest is history. 1-1, yeah? I think I'm going to go 2-2. I'm really, yeah. I don't know. See, I think Tottenham are better than Man United, isn't it? But yeah, we shall see. So we've got 2 for 1-1. Yeah, I hear that. And that's obviously really good. What I'm saying is, though, like, I bet 30 of them games was against Peru and Honduras and Ecuador. And they have no respect to any country, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, innit? Yeah. I doubt Brazil, France, you know what I mean, was in there. I hear that, bro. And I do fear as well, if he had 1 or 2 or 3 good games in the Premier League, he'll be one of them people that managers would just get him marked out the game and stamped out. He's very lightweight, innit? But I wish him the best of luck. No problem, my G. Make sure you got that like on the video. Wow, everyone's going Spurs. Jesus. Always. Free Palestine. From the river to the sea. What was that, man? I don't know what we're talking about there. I told you, man, you know us. Yeah. I thought a draw. And even then, I didn't think a draw was no great result, you know what I mean? Man United has got to be beaten for me. You know what I mean? They're the games you've got to be winning if you want to be a top 14. If you want to be taken seriously. And believe me, Tottenham are a team that you have to take seriously. Conte ain't having no bullshit. Sorry, people. So yeah, for me, it ain't rocket science. We've got to have everyone playing to their absolute full potential. Saka's got to turn up. Partey and Xhaka have got to don it in midfield. You know what I mean? Any Lokongas, any other bullshit or anything? Yeah, I don't know, mate. I see. Is that all the comments? Am I caught up? Yeah. I do believe so. Right, guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Shouts out to all the real ones. Manny, Spursy, Tyler, Linda, and Yumi, of course. I've said Manny, Cam, Craig, Yenny as always. West Mids, jumped in, jumped out. Get up you all. Please be hitting the likes on the video. And yeah, it looks like it's getting a bit of a quiet one now. All right, guys. We'll have a couple of final thoughts. Arsenal, Tottenham. I'm going to say a draw at the moment. I'm going to say a draw. But I do need to see the lineups. It'll be brilliant. Imagine if Kane just broke his bollock against Germany or something and was injured. Same with Son, you know what I mean? Who is it? Højbjerg and who? Because Basuma ain't been getting in the team, has he? Højbjerg and who? Because they just played. They played a two in midfield, didn't they? Ah, the guy they got from Italy. Yeah, I just can't place his name. Nah, man. Xhaka and Partey on the song should have that. Where they play three at the back, the front three, plus Odegaard, if he plays, obviously, has to be the difference. See, he's been mixing it up. I doubt either of them will play. Son's just found form. Sorry, I need to. Son has found form. Kane is Kane. So, and yeah, Richarlison is going to be there to annoy us, I'm afraid. So I don't think Kulusevski is going to play. Richarlison has been on fire for Brazil as well. He scored 3 or 4 goals in the last couple of games. Excuse me, people. I'm going to get a water. But yeah, I reckon their front three is Richarlison, Son, and Kane. And yeah, mate, all of them seem to be in decent form. Even if I do say so myself. What is that outside the window? They seem to be watching up at me as well. Yeah, Foster is a decent deputy, but yeah, let's just hope, you know what I mean? He ain't played no games for a little while. Let's just hope he gets caught out cold and nervous, you know what I mean? That is a good look, though, if Lloris ain't in goal, you know what I mean? But no, I like Forster would go along and just have a fucking blinder. Sorry, man. These two really have caught my imagination out here. Their defense, Romario Dyer, whatever his name is, Romero Dyer, and who is it? I can't remember. I don't know. From what I've seen this season, they seem pretty solid. They seem pretty Conte-like. I don't know, fuck these lot. They seem to be doing what Conte would require of them, you know what I mean? I so hope so, bro. Odegaard has to unlock the key. The guy that's unlocking the padlocks, basically. Do you know? United were pinnacle, and our fitness will always be a big if. But why? It's the 6th game in. It's the same for everyone else. I don't get it, man. What about last year? We got knocked out the FA Cup at the first attempt, the third round. We had no kind of European football. But we still heard people saying Saka was tired and whatever last year. Why? What if we really was to become a good team again and go into the quarters and semi-finals of Champions League? Like, we wouldn't have a chance then. Do you know what I mean? And then FA Cups and League Cups. Yeah, I've never really got it about Maguire. But yeah, it's what certain managers do. Like Will Arteta drop Odegaard if he ain't playing well for Vieira? How long is he going to put the 50 million guy at right back? Do you know what I mean? Why don't you get rid of Cedric? Why is he on the payroll if you're going to use Ben White there? Mason Mount, good goal. Yeah, from anything I've heard, like people on Sky talking, everyone's saying Jude Bellingham was the absolute bollocks. Love Arsenal stake for this Bellingham guy, but you know what? I'm scared of people that blow up in Germany. Look at Sancho. Sancho's still struggling over here. Listen, if England want to be taken seriously, they should have already offered Wenger a deal. Do you know what I mean? Then England can be taken seriously. But the thing is, though, bro, he don't play for Chelsea. So if you ain't playing for your club, do you think you should be getting into England's starting to 11? That goes for anyone. If Saka wasn't playing for Arsenal, he shouldn't be getting into England's team. That's England's biggest problem for me at the moment. The guy's got his favourites. He's got a settled team, a team that he trusts, a system that he obviously likes and trusts, and he won't change it. Whether it's bad form, people playing like absolute dickheads or what. And that must be tough for some of the other people in the squad to watch a Maguire or whatever, you know what I mean? Even Trent Alexander, he hasn't played for ages. We all know what he does at Liverpool. Assists, goals, you know what I mean? But Southgate don't like him. Well, hold on, I was getting Chilwell and Shaw. Is Shaw playing at Man United? I'm sure he ain't. And Chilwell as well. He don't get into Chelsea's team. They got the guy with the hair from Brighton. As for Tony, is he in the international class? The same as Connor Cody. Is he international class? No, I don't know. Tony's decent. I wouldn't want him at Arsenal. And if he is the second best or whatever England have got to offer for scoring goals as a striker, I fear for England. Connor Cody, is he better than Ben White, bros? Or Reece James? Because Walker seems to be centre back now, doesn't he? Walker's back in, seems to play in the back three. So yeah, The Trippier one surprises me, but that's what I mean. Just certain managers have certain favourites, so that's it, and it's always going to be hard for other players. Same way I believe it's going to be hard to get Ben White out of the team. So poor Tommy. Odegaard is one of his favourites. I think he's a never undroppable guy. That's a bit shit for Emil Smith Rowe. It's a bit shit for Vieira. But it's going to happen. Well, that's it. Certain man, them, you know what I mean? Should maybe know their levels, innit? Who's Balogun chose to play for? Has he gone Ghana? I said everything about this England manager. That's why I probably don't care about international football or give a fuck about England. That's another one. It isn't just the Ramsdale effect, but is this your number 2 really going into a tournament? Don't worry, man. Jamaica will probably up and coming. If they made the rule where everyone had to play for their own countries, boss, Jamaica would end up probably having quite a lot of good players. Do you know what I mean? Or every Algerian that plays for France, or you know what I mean? Or when you look at the Italy and you see a geezer called Jorginho in the midfield. I swear that's like a Brazilian name. Do you know what I mean? I find that all off key. But yeah, I'd big that all up, man. Tony, Ivan Tony, Antonio, yeah, mate. They should go and work for Jamaica, most definitely. Good night to you, Linda. See y'all later. This is what I'm saying, man. Because you're actually right. I did hear not so long ago. I was watching some ESPN thing. There was a couple of young black dudes, obviously doing well for their respective clubs. And when they were both talking, you could blatantly hear they were both Jamaican. And one was talking about trying to play for USA and blah blah blah. But yeah. Exactly. Because you're going back from Zidane, Guendouzi is Moroccan as far as I know, you know what I mean? You don't know. John Barnes is Jamaican. He played for England. But anyway, is there any good players? No, you know what I mean? Who should be playing for other countries? Hold on. What about the African countries? Like Rudiger. He plays for Germany, no? Who really should he be playing for? With no disrespect or anything to anyone else, he's obviously chose Germany. All right, cool, that's him. Here's an interesting one. That guy that was playing against England, Musiala, the Bayern Munich winner, attacking midfielder. He's English, ain't he? How did England allow that to happen? Like, we're talking about countries like Jamaica, with all respect. Okay, this could even happen in retail, you know what I mean? People get poached and whatever in all sorts of walks of life, even though it's bang out of order. Do you know what I mean? There should be levels to this. A Jorginho playing for Italy, like, that's a laugh out loud moment. He come from Jamaica. His name was John Barnes. When he did his thing, the crowd were in honors. I know about John Barnes, brother. I remember that name. Chelsea left back Tony Dorigo. What, did he play for England? When you say us, who are you talking about? Hold on, what do you mean us? You mean England? Tony Dorigo, I swear. Tony Dorigo, man, I swear that was a left back. Tony Dorigo and a Chelsea left back at that. And Barnes, I know about Barnes, man. Because I'm the England man. And I know about that Anfield rap. We all know about this. What are you saying, J Ben? It does feel a little bit flat, man. We need them UEs and Yumi to go on. Where's all the boys from the group? They're all bastards. Liven it up then, Jay. Go on, do something. For Leeds, Tony Dorigo. I'm baffed. Tony Dorigo, I swear he's a Chelsea left back. Tony Dorigo. Tony Dorigo. Which team did he play for?
Here's what I found.
No, man. That's how irrelevant he is. Google started telling me about countries. Leeds, Tony Dorigo. What made you say Tony Dorigo? Yeah, but my point about him was he must have played for an English team before he got poached by a German team. Like, how is even England allowing this to happen now? Do you know what I mean? Kante, Pogba, Varane, Kimbele, Hernandez, Camavinga, Griezmann, Mbappe. Ain't Mbappe French, no? Yeah. Umtiti. Yeah, that is kind of bang out of order. Around the times of Tony Dorigo, we would have had Winterburn. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you talking about, bros? But yeah, how did England let that happen? Do you know what I mean? It's one thing he's went out and banged at Germany. Bellingham's done well. Do you know what I mean? Sancho done well in Germany. They done it to lift their career. They didn't do it to go and play for the German national team. Yeah, of course he could have, bros. Of course he could have. See, alright, in certain circumstances you can get it, or you can get maybe on a better your career, like, do you know what I mean? In that instance, only because of things like African nations in January and that, I'd be pissed if Saka was to play for Nigeria. But when you look at like the French national team, like that is a fucking joke. That's a mockery, like literally. Do you know what I mean? Like, which one of you is French? You knew I remember him in the Chelsea top. Trust me, you could pull out any obscure footballer, bros. I'll know who they are. That's why I just said to you straight away, left back, Chelsea. But anyway, that mystifies me. I don't really care about Tony Dorigo, Chelsea, or that he played for Leeds. It was more that it was in the England squad. You're saying he's Australian. Like, was there no left backs around? Why would England have had to have done that? Who's a coconut, Jabin? I don't get it. Musiala plays for Germany and English has 2 main midfielders in his position too. All right. What I'm saying is, where did Bayern Munich? Has he been at Bayern Munich all his life? Did they poach him from an English team? I'm saying, for example. England have too many midfielders. Again, I'm not patriotic. I just think it's nuts for England to have allowed Musiala to play for someone else, especially if he represented England at a young level. It's bugging me. Musiala.
Here's some information.
How do you say his name? Bayern Munich English winger, Musiala.
I found this on the web.
There was no English blood in there. Right, this is just saying why he chose Germany. Screw that. There you go, Southampton, Chelsea. So Chelsea, the poor bastards, lost him. He was at Chelsea from 2011 to 2019, and then Bayern Munich took him. So that's what I'm saying. He was well in this country. In 2010-11, he was at Southampton. Chelsea robbed him straight away. And then Bayern Munich robbed him from Chelsea. And that there now doesn't even surprise me, because you know what? Chelsea have so many. That's why I said they're going to love this Graham Potter, because Graham Potter won't even need to buy a load of people. He wants to look at the Conor Gallaghers, the Brozier, the striker. He's going to look at certain players they've got on loan. They had like 45 players on loan a season or two ago. And that was including people like Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheeks. They've lost some good footballers. So yeah, Chelsea, good they lost him, the motherfuckers. Where was Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? We were sniffing around Nketiah from Chelsea like some idiots. Yeah, of course. They got a geezer similar like Arteta, some young guy that didn't do nothing. Who did he manage? I don't know. I personally wouldn't have done that. And now Wenger's available. Yeah, mate. I'll be getting someone like Wenger in that job. Wenger would be quality. Oloisi. Who? Oloisi, what, the Palace winger? What are you talking about? It's from CFC. Opted to play for France. Ah, yeah. Yeah, there's a next kid who, yeah. I've seen this kid as well. What, is he actually playing for France? He chose France. That's nuts. Like Musiala, anyway, he plays for Germany. They're obviously a good team. He plays for Bayern Munich, obviously a good team. I'm surprised how you let that slip through your fingers. Like, look, guys, it is almost time for me to go. National team madness. So, since we are talking national team, I honestly don't think Southgate, from anything we've seen in his time as England manager, he's going to change too much. I do think Maguire will play the first game. If he's got no interest in Trent Alexander-Arnold, why is he in the squad? Same with Ivan Toney, I suppose. Why was Ivan Toney, with no disrespect to him, in the team? Because he scored a hat-trick the week before. Haven't England got any strikers apart from Harry Kane? Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's shit as well. Tammy Abraham, has he gone quiet in Italy? I think he has. I don't know. But guys, it is almost time for me to go, yo. For what? For what, man? Strange motherfuckers outside there. Alright, guys. Yeah, Palace. He goes all the way through. So he's got a brother, though. A brother played. Yeah, I know exactly who he is, bro. Hence why I said again, Aloisi Palace. Hence why I said fucking Aloisi Palace. Yeah, I get that, but what? He's got a brother that plays for France. That's the only bit I didn't get. Do you know what I mean? I suppose I'll hear about this guy soon. Quite interesting. And Watkins, again, with all respect, like, is he gonna have a banging career at England? I think he probably should go and play for Jamaica. Like, do you know what I mean? What's the point? He's never gonna be ahead of Harry Kane. And he can't be that good if he ain't ahead of Ivan Toney or Dominic Calvert-Lewin, shit like that. The boy can't be that good. The boy, seriously, can't be that good, yo. The way I'm seeing it. Interesting. Fucking don't know what this is. I'll tell you who else has got a brother. I'm hearing Birmingham. I'm sure it's Birmingham. Yeah, Bellingham come from Birmingham, isn't it? Bellingham's got a brother who's about to start blowing at Birmingham. So yeah, that's one to keep an eye on, definitely. Or Arsenal and every other club in this country just let him piss off to like Dortmund or whatever. But guys, on that note, it is time to go. Shouts out to everyone tonight. You've been superheroes, especially Mr. Spursy. I get that. It's just mad to think whether they could or should be playing for different countries, that England really ain't got that many strikers coming up to a World Cup time. Like Ian Wright used to struggle to get into the England team at the best of times. But there used to be quite a few strikers around, people like Shearers or whatever. Come on, what are you saying, man? Calm the man. Have a good night, people. Brother is still here, you know that, innit? Any thoughts then before I go, though? First thing, is it just his inexperience? Is he just exactly like Arteta? I don't get why. Again, I'm not saying Reece James ain't blinding or nothing, but Trent just sitting there, I find it weird. He plays free at the back. This guy loves getting forward, Trent. The left back thing, all right, maybe none of his left backs or any of the decent left backs in this country are getting minutes, but I don't know. He plays a right back at centre back. He brings people like Connor Cody or whatever, or the Crystal Palace guy. Does he get any minutes? I don't know. I didn't really watch none of them. Right, UE, just as I was going. I was rolling a spliff on going. It got pretty quiet out here, bro. Need to get you back, man. Seriously. Just for them bands, one. We've been talking some international football. Like, me, I can't believe, like, is this guy so like Arteta, like, where he has his favourites, where Arteta won't drop Ben White, he definitely won't drop his captain Odegaard. I'm saying the same with this guy, Southgate. I'm not saying it should be Ben White, bros. I'm not Ben White's biggest fan, but Maguire should definitely not be in no motherfucker's national team. And if you're not playing for your club, whether you're left back, goalkeeper, or whatnot, I don't think you should be playing international football to the World Cup. What's happening, people? Sorry for jumping on late. That's all good, brother. Who? Who? Who's Liz Trust? I don't get it. Santos, what's happening? Why are you off so fast? Linda, I take it you're talking about? Ah, she's bounced. Did Mings play? See, I find that baffling. Surely Mings didn't play. What was the England team? Honestly, I really don't care. So I don't know. No, I think, do you know what, Yui, what we were talking about was, that's even if you are, should Saka play for Nigeria or England? We were looking at the France team. Like, bro, you know the whole 1 to 11? Literally, none of them are French. Or maybe one or two. But that's been happening since things like Zidane. He's played for England, got him under Armour deal. I'm baffed again, guys. Depends which way you're talking about. If you want to play football, for me, it would only be England. Fuck Spain, fuck Serie A, fuck France, fuck Scotland or any other league. The Premier League is the best. International football, I don't care about. I couldn't even tell you who played for England the other day. Do you know what I mean? But again, because of social media and all of the hype, we keep hearing what a disaster Maguire was. Why isn't there another central defender just to drop him and put another one there? He's been dropped by Man United. Why won't he drop him? Is it because he's his skipper? This is what I mean, guys. Certain managers just do certain things. Arteta will do this as well. Even if Odegaard is getting dashed around against Tottenham or Liverpool, will he take him out for a Vieira or someone else? Probably not. It's his captain. It's his main man. Ben White, the same. This guy will have to have a disaster or just straight get injured. Because I can't see that poor fucker Tomiyasu getting back in the team for a minute. Like, he took Saliba's shirt off him, the number 4, and gave it to Ben White. So, paid £50 million for him. So, yeah, you don't want to drop him. In fact, he's making new positions for him. He's a centre back. He's even doing it right back. Not sure about Aston Villa player as a top brand deal. Don't know. Don't care. That's it. But I think this is what happens in a lot of places. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal being very similar. And these things, in my opinion, will only get you to certain levels, you know what I mean? England ain't winning no World Cup. England ain't winning no European Championship, in my opinion. But the same way Arsenal ain't winning shit. Let's just hope and pray. So I'm not a bit negative tonight. Do you know what it is? The Man United game is just playing over in my head. If we can't beat Man United, we certainly won't beat Man City or on form Liverpool. As for Tottenham, they're very next, so we'll soon see, innit? But yeah, let's hope for the good results. It's an early one Saturday. I hate early games. So a reasonably early night on Friday, no messing around, because yeah, I'm not missing the North London derby for shit. Guys, thanks for the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. I've got to bounce, I've got to go. It's been a proper little quiet one again today. Shouts out to all the real ones though. Spursy, you definitely made the stream bounce a piece. Same as Manny. What happened there? Yui come in and now he's gone. And Manny ducked. I am flat. I don't know, bros. Do you know what it is, yeah? I come in late as usual. Look, I'm doing things like dropping cigarette on me like some arse. So yeah, it's just been one of them ones, bros. It's just been one of them days, to be honest with you, bros. Really no mad amounts of Arsenal connected things to talk about apart from injury fucking gossip. I hate when people fuck around. I've got people on my phone now. Yeah, I know, I feel a little bit flat. Yeah, bros, you know what it is? I proper cleaned out the filter as well. So now it's working on overpower, bros. Even when I'm trying to go sleep, man, I feel to rip out the wires, bros. It's winding me up, bros. If you ever see now, man, it's splashing like the first day I bought it. Like I'm clean. I washed it properly, I thought, but I've never seen it work this good. But then again, do you know what? Yeah, certain of the, the stupid little bits that go inside the filter, I just couldn't get it back in. I'm impatient, so I just slapped it back in and punched it and closed it. So yeah, it's definitely minus one of the funny material things, and yeah, one clip at the top, but it's working better than I've ever seen it work, boy. Shouts out to you, Yuri. What's going on, man? Them. There's been a couple of good streams. I think you had the gameplay night, and then maybe once or twice after that. Do you know what I mean? Go on. What's your suggestions, brother? What's your suggestions? Talk to me. So what are you thinking out here? As I've lost my zoo, bro. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know, man. Seriously. Come, bros. You need to just come on. I told you, you're the only person I'd allow to straight come on and not show their face, just voice. You're gonna have to come on. Because I've looked at some of my old streams. I know you were someone when you would come in and I was doing a stream with someone else, you'd be like, oh no, that's boring, I'm out. But yeah, bros, I'll get my hype back for tomorrow, yeah. But the North London hype's coming. Bros, I feel flat because of the North London derby. I start reading there's alleged injuries. Is Odegaard fit? Zinchenko? KT made a glass. Party, it's boring. I know, yeah. None of them two guys, you're not their biggest fan at all. But yeah, it's now weighing thin with me. If we get beat by Tottenham the same way we got beat by Man United, bros, it's the same old Arsenal. We're not finishing fourth. There's levels out here. Yeah, definitely, bros. Bros, you know what? It's mad though. I was looking at my YouTube statistics and analytics since I'm monitored now. They show you a lot more. You'd think even tonight or most nights will run when it's me, you, Hank, you, me, Haz, or whatever. All these people are subscribed, innit? Do you know? On most of my shows, I haven't checked for the last few days, but for the last 2 weeks before that, it was 53% of my subscribers that are watching me and 47% were non-subscribed. I found that a nutty stat from the start because I was like, rah, who could they be? The Matt Winduzis, la la la. Obviously, again, you can't think about it all day or like you even care about it or la la la, that mad. But it's weird. It's weird. My stats and analytics, bro. If you link me and go best Turkish kebab, man, seriously. Some of the hours as well are incredible. So yeah, certain things don't match up. That's the next mad thing. Do you know what I mean? There's certain things on YouTube. That's another thing, bros. I get a good views the other day. The boxing watch along, 800 views, yeah, bro. They've got me on some naughty boy thing. You know what I mean? Ad suitability. So basically, that video can't make P's from adverts. It can't make any P's from views. You know what I mean? Like I know there's levels out here. I don't get 800 views every day. So when I get 800 views, what have I done so wrong in it? Was it because it was boxing? But Orlando Arsenal, they done the same. And I think they might have done the same for the Usyk Joshua fight. Congo, fuck it, I'll drive. Should we get Lee Acres? What's the next reasonable away games? I hate small stadiums like Crystal Palace, bros. Your £180 trainers get dirty and that. Like big stadiums, like Newcastle, the Emirates. Do you know what, bros? I might have to sack my phone network. I'm gonna be straight. I'm with Free, innit? And bro, Free doesn't work at the Emirates, so I can't do it at the Emirates, and it didn't work at Palace. So Free doesn't like anything. So who has got the Dapper network? Like, I don't care who I join. Voda, E or whatever the fuck you wanna call them. T-Mobile back in the day. But yeah, that does annoy me. But my phone will never let me go live. It happened away at Palace this season, and it always happens at the Emirates. Yeah, you don't know, bros. No, I know that as well, bros. A lot of things are changing. I know I've been saying I'm moving for ages, but the new settings, bros, I'm going to be downloading videos every day. Do you know what I mean? If people are missing the 10 p.m., then bang, the 10 p.m. comes back daily. But I'm going to be more downloading vids, bros. I was looking statistically, the videos I got 1,000 and all that a year ago. They're all downloads. They're all 10 minutes long, like what these other fucker YouTubers. Then again, it's not a beat. If you can't beat them, join them. But I don't know. Talk to me personally on the message team, bros. Yeah, I mean, we'll do that one later. Are you sure, yeah? See, I used to be Voda, and I never really had no complaints with them. Just one area ramped with me with Voda. Can't remember. Voda pissed me off for some reason. And EE, yeah. Goldfish, aka British. What do you mean? What do you mean by that though? But yeah, I hope so. I'd hate to fucking switch network if I didn't. I get that. Maybe I have to just I have to find my tactics. Downloading is one way again though. Do you know what I mean? But I've got a naughty attitude. I could go out there and just stir an argument to blah blah blah. But do I really need that in my life? I want to just build it as you said, organically now, properly. You know them ones there. Terry, he's such a waste man, bro. He's such a waste man, seriously. Them kind of boy there. You know what I mean? Seconds of working with him, we'll do a stream with him and see how they go on, bros. You wouldn't like it, Yui. You wouldn't like how them man go on. And again, I've always wondered, hence why I've got a logo, or hence why I've got my little. Have you seen my intro, people? Yui, have you seen my intro? Let me play it for you quickly. Yeah. And people say statistically that makes a difference. I do wonder why. Why should it? I'm not going to copy no one, bros. Who? Bro, message me on the personal, bro. What have I missed? Sick logo, respect. Yeah, I need to add a couple of pictures of me and get a little beat on it, bros. But I'm scared of everything, like copyrights now, you know what I mean? As I said, the video a couple of days ago, 800 views. What could I have possibly done in it? I was well behaved. I didn't play any beats. I didn't do nothing. Is Liz Trust? Are you talking about Linda, bros? Oh. No, it could be you, Spursy. I don't know. I thought it could be Linda. I'm baffed. I'm baffed. Maybe it's you, man. Then, just as I was getting all more baffed, Yui's coming and just baffed the life out of me. Guys, talk to me. Talk to me. What have I missed there? Message me, Yui. You have to message me. I've been on for an hour and 40 anyway. I'm going to jump off 2 seconds. Oh, shit. I didn't realise that person called me. Good people. Come before we disappear into the night. I'm still baffed at who we're about. Fuck me, Linda's now involved. My God, but guys, it's almost time to go. Any words of wisdom before I go? Yui, what are you saying? Message me as well, bro. And come on, bro, as I said. Just voice. I know how to do all these things and I'm getting better at this streaming bullshit. Seriously. Seriously. I wouldn't know, bro. Didn't I tell you, bro? I'm not patriotic. I don't care about this country. Why would I want to know who the Prime Minister is? What does the Prime Minister do for me? I doubt the Prime Minister will be plugging my channel for me either, my brother. I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, Yui, do something, make it happen, man. Get the Turkish community onto it as well. Like my friends from Turkey. He was in the chat earlier on as well, still. I love that love. What's the time difference in Turkey? I think he said he had to go sleep or something. Alright, guys, it is definitely time for me to go while I choke on that zoo. Wow. Big it up to UE. Linda came back in after saying good night so long ago, ages ago as well. Is that Linda Liz Trust? No. But shouts out to everyone on the stream. Yeah, bros. We could all, if I ever went into their chat, they would block me. But yeah, fuck it. I don't know. As I said, it's all about building it organically. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see them, man. UE, come to the stadium with me. Yeah? Witnessing is believing. If them man are about to film anyone, and we don't have to name them. Do you know what I mean? We know who the bait filmers are. They see me, bros. They put in a microphone for a hot minute. They don't want me to jump in it. People feel hotted by me. I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm still half baffed what you're talking about. Are you talking about Spursy, Linda? I have no idea. But yeah, away games, bros. I should get to a couple more away games. They seem to, you know what I mean? There is some, I like the away fans, you know what I mean? One of them, as we all know, the Twitter dude didn't like me, but yeah, fuck him, do you know what I mean? But I was very surprised at how well I was known. Do you know what I mean? Away at Palace, people coming up to me, I'm like, right. This doesn't happen half as much as at the Emirates, you know what I mean? It was mad, people coming up to me chatting about the channel. On the train on the way back, people coming up to me chatting about the channel. I was like, rah. My channel's kind of known. No problem, bros. I'm going to make it happen, bros. I'm going to sit here now tonight. Even if I have to go and start an argument, make it controversial. Cool. I'm going to double it up. Efforts must be doubled. But a lot of people, like, bros, again, come and sit with me for 5 minutes. There's another guy, Rav G. Is it Jahal? He'll message me, you know what I mean? Which I love getting these messages. Yeah, bro, the 10 p.m. don't really work for me. And he come in the live and said it the other day. 10 p.m. don't really work. I get up at 4 a.m. and blah, 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 and pray and do this and do that and go work. He goes, but yeah, man. He goes, I do love your lives most of the time on the train going, commuting to work and blah, blah, blah. I catch up with you then. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know, man. I know, bros. I know. Again, I've always thought, like, I like to be very consistent in international breaks. Again, like tonight, I'm not a bullshit artist or start saying Arsenal are going to buy Messi and la la la. It is hard to find madness to talk about for 2 whole hours. Hence why these people do 10-minute videos. But like, I keep it real. I keep it what I feel the people want. But yeah, efforts must be doubled. Downloads are going to start going out there. I've been talking about moving for about 100 fucking days now, innit? And everything's done. Pictures done. You know what I mean? I just ain't fucking moved. So downloads, they used to get good attention for me. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, unless without comments or a Matt Wendouzi coming in and if it ain't a 2-hour stream, if they're 10-15 minute downloads, you're probably not going to blaze as much and la la la, you're not going to swear as much. So it probably works out all better for the channel anyway. So I'm going to be going in deep for the World Cup, even though I'm not patriotic or love international football. I'm going in deep, bros. I'm covering Qatar like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's all going to be bouncy the next two games. It's North London Derby and Liverpool. Them games you don't need to get hyped up for. They hype you already. Apart from my nervousness though, you know what I mean? Because we got banged by Man United. Like again, that big man thing that shouldn't be playing on my mind so bad. It come like a girl cheating on you or something. I'm still fit. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking Man United 3, Arsenal 1. Well, go on, DD. So yeah, bros, download World Cup Daily News, World Cup Daily Transfer World Cup Daily Injury Update, World Cup England Update, and then as soon as the World Cup's done, few Premier League games, January transfer window. I hope to God, obviously, Arsenal involved in that, but I'll cover every country's window, any major deals that are going on. I don't think that one would be a mad hit, but you never know. Like Orlando Arsenal got 1,400 views. Were you a police officer? I hate all that it's coming up live, watch on. Maybe. Can't lie, I hate that sport. And I do get that though. Keep the ideas coming, man. Message me as well, you. I'm gonna have to get out of here shortly. But yeah, World Cup should keep me very busy. As in, fuck me, it's a World Cup. There's football every day, and then after the World Cup, Premier League action, and straight into the January window. So I will be downloading at least 3 videos a day, probably morning, noon, and night. You know what I mean? World Cup and January window. And yeah, the 10 p.m. live, they're never going to be totally gone, are they? I couldn't do that, so. Should we try some different time, guys? 6 p.m. live. 2:30 in the morning live. What about 8 p.m.? Exactly, bros. Exactly. So I'm going to be covering the life out of it. Watch alongs and a couple of uploads. Maybe, right, today there's 3 games in the World Cup. Brazil, this team, that team, that team. This is my predictions. Catch my video at 8 to see how fucked up or how much of a genius I am. Yeah, little things like that. I should get a little couple of prizes for the channel. A couple little, I don't know, general knowledge things. Yeah, literally. Do quiz nights. Yeah, man. Get a few prizes, few badges, couple scarves. You reckon so? Yeah, I'm going to try that. So I'm going to look at the Champions League games coming up next week. Because with all respect, that boxing fight the other day, it was pay-per-view. But I didn't even really know who Joyce was a couple of weeks before. Joseph Parker, like, I don't know, I only knew him for getting banged up by Anthony Joshua. That's a very interesting idea, So I got a couple of Liverpool fans on my Twitter as well. Getting authentic Liverpool fans to do a watch along with me. Oh, that was a great goal, mate. Did you see the weight strength? He just whipped it in, mate. Fucking unbelievable. Bros, I love that idea. I love it. I love it. Now Yui's got me thinking. I love it, Yui. And Liverpool fans are pretty decent, like easy. I hear that. But if anyone's seen any times we run our little jokes on here, or like a UE being the joker that he is, will just come in and say Ian Bishop, you know what I mean, the most random footballer out. I'll be like, oh, West Ham midfielder, long hair. Like, there's not much I can be caught out on there. It's just hard to structure that live. I get it, because people answer at all different times, and it goes, but want you to grow, bro. You put a lot of effort in. Time to make these now. You've done no love for that as well, Yui. Love for that, Magic. I appreciate that from my heart, my brother. Yeah, bros. That's why I did think downloads is the way. Like certain of the rivals do. That's why they make them all like 10, 12, 14-minute videos, you know what I mean? You have to watch them for 7, 8 minutes and shit like that. I know it's all tactics out here. All of them are pricks, but yeah, I get it. I get it. But yeah, thinking out the box though, a couple Liverpool watch alongs. I'm going to try and get a Liverpool fan to do a watch along with me. That would be quite decent. As long as everyone ain't a boring motherfucker. Like, I'm not saying that's for you or like you can never be boring, but yeah. My experiences were from hearing feedback. People say they don't like me doing shows with people. They say it's kind of dead. Who cares about Gary? Did anyone say Gary Mabbutt the other day? What about him? Maybe he's Tottenham central defender. Yeah, I think we did do Tottenham, a Tottenham old team or whatever. Yeah, something obscure we did. Yeah. Why? What's wrong with you? Guys, almost time to go. But I'm loving UE though, man. Especially and DD as well. Some wicked ideas there, man. I'm loving the Liverpool one. I'm gonna have to do a Liverpool Champions League watch along, mate. Maybe get a Liverpool fan to cover it with me live on Danny AFC TV, mate. Both of us start getting the accent. Oh, do you know what, UE? Where you been ghosting for a couple of days, yeah? One geezer did subscribe. It's a shame he hasn't come back. Maybe he will in his own time. He basically just flicked in because it was obviously boxing, so he was just a random. And he was like, oh, big up, Scotty. I'm obviously having a rant about Kieran Tierney. So I'm giving it my Braveheart's finest. Do you get what I mean, pal? He's made of fucking glass. As soon as he plays, he gets broken like he's fibre fucking glass. So one geezer come in and goes, oh, big up Scottish Gooner. And then about a minute later, because I've obviously seen it a couple of minutes later, you know what I'm like? He's like, oh shit, you're not Scottish. But he was like, yeah, I love it, mate. Going forward might be a one short and sweet. I like that as well. People keep telling me about these YouTube shorts and Arsenal short content. Yeah, mate. Literally, I should be on it. The day before the North London derby. A Rangers versus Celtic, yeah. Fuck it, I might have to give it a go. I'm covering all boxing, brothers. I'm covering all boxing. Because wondering, like, the Joshua Usyk got 1,700 views, and I was like, alright, cool. I was wondering what the Joshua Parker would the other day, but that still got 700-800 views, you know what I mean? So yeah, Clarissa Shields, I'll be covering that. Tyson Fury reckons whoever he's fighting, he's definitely fighting December the 3rd. I'll definitely be covering that. Oh, Usyk most definitely. Usyk versus Joshua got 1,600 on the watch along. And my Fury got over 1,000 as well. I can't remember. I'll go look at them later, just out of interest. But yeah, my boxing watch alongs do well. So yeah, going forward, boxing most definitely. I'll cover the Ben one as well. UFC, yeah? You think so? Interesting. Do you know why, yeah? Certain of them are pay-per-view as well. And they're on off-key times a night, innit? Go on, Yui. Big up. Big up, you. Hey! Love it, bros. Spliff roll all day long, bros. That's one of them, like, yeah. As fucked up as it is, that's like before brushing your teeth. The last thing you do at night, like, is necessary. But guys, seriously, 1 hour 56. I've got to go. I gotta go. You all, man. Seriously. UEDD came in at the end, murking, loving it, bros, loving it. Manny, hero, Spursy, one. Now you just got me all thinking of like bare fuckeries to say. What up, Yui? Danny man. What up? Yeah, mate. Daily videos, World Cup as well. I'm gonna cover so much of the World Cup, man. So much. Danny man, have to aim for the stars, bro. Roll up your fingers, bro. You know what, bros? Yeah, bros. And I love this chat. This is a nice, inspiring chat, bros. Yeah, man. Bros, without blowing, like, if I'm talking about football and Arsenal, bros, you've seen it even down to like John Moncurs or a Tony DeRigo or whatever. Bro, the knowledge is nuts. I don't need Googles or phones next to me. Do you know what I mean? If it's happened within my lifetime of loving football, I pretty much know about it. Do you know what I mean? You know, I can talk to a German guy about football, Italian, blah, blah, blah. If it's knowledge-wise, I've got that. Jokes and banter, I've got that. Now it's about structuring this, bros. I fucking love you. UE, get on the phone, bros. I'm going to jump off this live any minute. Get off this phone, bros. Yeah, mate. Marketing mid channel, you know that, innit? Whether that is curb it on the swearing and maybe not blazing. I don't understand why just me being me can't just be allowed. But okay, maybe I'm too much, you know what I mean? So yeah, but no, I hear that. And I beg you, you and get on the phone, man. I'm gonna make this exactly 2 hours and I'm out, yeah? So 1 minute 20 seconds, you're a fucking superstar. I love it. If you're up, bubs, send messages my way. Send some messages, bro. But I'm loving it. Liverpool watch along, bit of bants, maybe get a Scouser in with me on the watch along. Boxing going forward, most definitely. World Cup, I'm gonna cover. Should I go for all 3 games a day? 1, 2, 3 games a day, cover all of it. After the World Cup, bang. Few Premier League games, Arsenal disasters or injuries to talk about, and then the transfer window that we all hope Arsenal Football Club will be a part of. But guys, on that note, it has been 2 hours. So yeah, that's me. I'm out the building. Let's see what YouTube or whatever. No disrespect to YouTube, you know I love you, but let's see what this video is going to be copyrighted or whatever for. Like, do you know what I mean? I know you ain't beefed me like that, and it's not all of a beef situation, but stop doing all these dumbness to me. This suitability, that suitability. Do you know what I mean? I mark everything now, not for kids. I mean, I'm trying. Like, I don't even know what you want from me. So YouTube, allow it, innit? Let's see if this video gets true. Get me out my phone, boss. That's another thing. You know, I'm even a bit too dumb for this shit. Do you know what I mean? I love it. Because certain of them, man, didn't get to that ridiculous amount of YouTubers. Like, listen, I don't want to name no one. Anyone connected with AFTV, obviously, you're going to have a good foundation, whether it's that Bavs or Beeves 14 or even a dickhead like Lee Gunner. But when you catch a couple of these boys live, that's when their knowledge ain't as sick. It's easy doing a quick transfer roundup video like these dickheads do every day or whatever, 10 minutes long, blah blah blah, and take everything from the paper and have it all scheduled. You know what I mean? That's why these boys could never go live with me toe to toe for an hour or 2 hours or blah blah blah. I'm sick of them then. I love it, Yui. I love it. Aim high. LFCC got a new job. Didn't expect the turnover to be so quick. I was looking forward. I hear that, my brother. Yeah, bros, but even still down to that, do you know what I mean? I believe when you get to a certain level, whether it's 5,000, 10,000, you just get more exposure and you're going to get more clicks anyway. How did some of these knowledgeless dickheads get to that point? You know, that would have been like some tax thing. Right? I mean, you know, YouTube tax you hard, blood. I'm right at the start of this, and they were talking about, we ain't paying you nothing until you sign tax forms, national insurance number, this and that. I was like, rah. That's what I mean. All these people knew about all these things. I didn't know about monetizing videos and all that and blah, blah, blah. I could have done that fucking ages ago. Because it comes down to how many views and how many hours you're watched. Do you know what I mean? And I pissed all of them fucking criteria fucking in my first month of fucking streaming. Or putting out down the AFC TV. But on that note, listen, I gotta go do some research. Yui, I love you. You've just got my brain fucking ticking now. Shouts out to Spursy, shouts out to everyone in the chat. You've all been legends. Yeah, I've got to pump the fuck out of this now, innit? Just like Yui said. Watching it, literally. You'll see my beautiful picture from Turkey behind me really soon now. And all the little trimmings and the way I've done my little, let's call it my little Danny AFC TV studio. It isn't bad, but obviously I cussed out DT and all that, innit? And obviously a lot of people back DT. That's what I mean. That's why Football Terrorist said he couldn't have me back on his thing, innit? Oh, DT's upset, blah, blah, blah. Robbie and him might not work with me again. Out of all respect, you know what I mean? I'd rather not stream with you than not stream with them two. So I was like, rah, you pussy. But yeah, safe, innit? I hear you. But you done this, and it's on my mother's life, daughter's life, my grandson's life, everything that I care about. He done this because he said, you called him a woman beater. Where's DT sitting right now? Where is he now? For doing what? Do you know what I mean? Terry's a waste man. But Robbie, though, interesting. If I walked into him one-on-one, but again, it's a closed network, bros. Do you know what I mean? But again, very hard to prove. But I remember walking up to Robbie. I was like, "Yo, God's honest truth." I was, bro. I should be on your channel. I was like, I'm sick of this. WB is actually my witness to this, isn't it? I didn't have a YouTube channel. He's like, oh, bros, you know what? He done this kind of like Ibrahimovic, Arsenal. Like, he was like, yeah, bros, you send like a CD or you send this, innit? And I'll take a look at that. Me being me, I've got to go out. Me being me, watch me taking off shoes. Me being me, I've obviously took some immediate offense to that. And I was like, you know what, bro? Nah, it's cool, innit? It's safe. I'm sure I'll go make a YouTube channel, my own YouTube channel, innit? I want to be independent. And yeah, smiled it off, safe, we both had a hot minute interview with Sky Sports News. I'm not sure because I do watch a lot of that. I'm not sure if they ever aired it, but whatever. And just see him once or twice after that, quite at the start of my channel. but he'd always just be around people. It was never the right time, like, do you know what I mean? Like, to say something or whatever. But anyway, he'd been back in DT because I said there wouldn't be a thing, and he would have went with DT. So definitely bare fussies on YouTube. But on that note, I am out though. Peace out, bros. Yeah, Robbie Wood, I reckon, you know that. But Robbie. I swear he wouldn't have it. I love it though. He wouldn't have it. I'm too much for these boys, I'm telling you. Why haven't I seen Robbie ever again though? One of the last times I ever did see him, I goes, yo, you're getting a new kit in the morning, see you at the kit launch, innit? I was there 9:30 to get my kit. WB was there, but my man wasn't there. And then WB texted me later, oh, he got their kit, he done his kit launch at home or something at like 2, 3 in the afternoon. I was like, did Robbie do that? Because he was just busy that day? Or was it because I see him the evening before and said, I'll see you at the kit launch tomorrow? Peace. Who knows? But anyway, on that note, shouts out to all the real ones. Love you all, innit? Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you are new. Like Yui's just been saying, it's all ever so important now, innit? I gotta make this blow, innit? Shouts out to all the real ones. You boys made this channel blow, innit? Love you all, innit? Yui, get on my phone, yo. Peace out, people. Good night, yeah.